Let's start with tell me about yourself question. Who are you? What have you studied so far? What has been your experience?
Thank you so much for the question. My name is Afriagita Rafli. I completed my diploma degree from State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya in 2020, majoring in English department. I've joined Student Association in college and was a treasurer and a chairman of Business Funds Division. Then I have done major training experience at PT Angkasa Pura II Palembang for 2 months.
Okay, so why did you choose that particular major and at that particular school?
I chose that field of study because I've been always interested in language. I think language is really unique, whereas they have different pronunciation but have same meaning. And English department in State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya also teach surfing to interact with other people, which is sometimes make me feel happy.
During your preparation for this interview, I guess you thought about what you do the best. What are your biggest strengths? And how do you think our company would benefit from them?
I'm a person who like being in the crowd and talking with many people. My friends say that I'm a friendly person. I think that is my strength when I can have the best relationship with other people, such as customer, and also easy to adapt anywhere. Your company is a service company where the customer is a king. With my abilities and responsiveness in learning and developing my abilities, I think your company and your customer will be not disappointed.
What about your development areas? What do you have identified as your greatest and biggest improvement areas? And what have you done to improve them so far?
So this is about my weakness. My weakness is that sometimes I'm too ambitious in pursuing something. I'll not stop trying before I get what I want. For example, in college, I intended to get high score and I would like to try very hard to get the score. Like when there were quizzes, I would constantly raise my hand and give the answer. Sometimes that makes some people around me feel uncomfortable.
I see on your resume that you had switched jobs not too long ago. Why did you leave your previous position?
I like to work on a product I was very passionate about. My previous job was full in the room. I like meeting people so that I can apply the skill I got while studying on campus, and I hear that your company is opening jobs that have a customer-related position.
Alright, why are you interviewing with me today? What made you apply for this job and why do you want to work here?
I have long wanted to work in your company because your company became a successful company in providing service to customers. In addition, according to the major I took for study in campus is the hospitality industry. I wanted to apply my knowledge and develop my abilities, and I believe your company is able to make me learn more about the real experience and help me in developing my skill.
Okay, so now tell me about a time when you were in charge of a project with a deadline. Which was the project and how did you meet the deadline?
At my previous place of work, my boss gave us, my team and I, 2 weeks to complete the editing process, whereas if according to the calculation, it took about 1 month. Therefore, my team and I held a meeting to discuss the distribution of tasks so that the editing process can be carried out before the deadline.
Okay, and so tell me about a time when you showed an initiative on the job. When was it and which was the outcome?
I delegate to other capable individuals and I work as hard as possible. I would maintain a positive outlook and utilize my organizational skills to develop a plan of action. I understand the importance of adhering to deadlines. I will start by organizing the tasks from the most important to least, and then I will begin working on the most important tasks.
Tell me about a time when your communication skills helped you at your job. When was it and what did you do?
First of all, I would rate my communication skill 7/10. I'm newer to my career, but I already have a little experience in communication skill when following student association, performing or presenting in front of the class, completing an internship at PT Angkasa Pura II Persero Palembang under the Service and Operation Division, and had a meeting with my editing team. I plan only to become better.
Okay, now give an example of a situation where you had to deal with the conflict at work. What did it consist of and how was it resolved?
Okay, one of my team members used to come late to the office so that it makes some work hampered. This sparked debate between us because we had to work before the deadline. In here, I actively adjust my attitude during a conflict situation. This means that I strive to listen the other person's point of view without becoming defensive. I also attempt to move the confrontation to a private space to avoid further complication.
You know, we're currently interviewing more candidates. That's why I would like to ask you, why do you think we should hire you? And why do you think we should choose you over other candidates?
Because your company needs someone like me, but I don't know the experience of other candidates. I will only revert to the abilities that I have. They are high desire to learn, able to speak English and Indonesian, happy to interact with other people, and able to adapt anywhere. In accordance with the needs of companies, your companies who are looking for candidates for customer service, I am sure I can be useful for you. I will bring the innovative and entrepreneurial spirit to your company, and your success will be my top priority.
Good then, thanks. Now, do you have any questions for me?
Thank you so much for your kindness. I just have 3 questions about this job. So my first question is, could you please tell me about the work culture in your company? The second one is, how does the company assesses the quality of my performance later? And the last one is, if it turns out I was declared to have passed this process, what is the next process in this requirement? Thank you.
The recruitment process has started not too long ago, and we are evaluating and discussing different profiles internally. I'll be coming back to you with feedback and with an information for the next steps within the next 2 weeks. And if things go according to the schedule, the potential next step planned would be another interview with me and with the department manager. Okay then, thank you very much for coming in. It was a pleasure meeting you, and we'll be in touch.